Back in 2016 Pokemon Go, there were no shinies, no IVs, and only Generation 1. But that didn't stop people from catching some absolutely insane finds. So I tweeted you to share with me your best Pokemon you still have from 2016. And today, I'll be rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. Starting with Ali A here, the one and only. You guys remember Ali A? He was one of the biggest Pokemon Go creators back in 2016. I'm sure we all have nostalgic memories watching his videos. But did you know that back in 2016, he caught some insane Pokemon before IVs were even a thing? Like this 100% IV Crobat from 2016, a 100% IV Lapras, 100% IV Alakazam, oh my gosh, and 100% IV Nidoqueen. This is a sick Hundo collection from back in the day. I don't even know if I have any Hundos from 2016. So Ali A, out of 10, plus the nostalgic factor, give it a 9.5. I won't be playing favorites, I promise. Speaking of favorites, my boy Smitty up here, nothing too crazy, couple of Hundos, like a 100% IV Charizard that is now a Mega Charizard, 100% IV Magmortar, which was obviously a Magmar, which was rare back in the day, and, oh cool, 2016 Snorlax, with honestly some really decent IVs. Listen, for 2016, this was crazy, and that Hundo Charizard, I'll give this an 8. The legend, Cowboy Hat Caterpie, has the OG Caterpie right here from 2016. That's a 6.9. The legend Austin John Plays replied with the OG for every gym, the Pokemon he tossed up in all of them, a Vaporeon with honestly really good IVs. Now, Vaporeon's my favorite EV evolution. Give this a 7, because I'm Mystic 7. Oh, Gilly wants to be in this video too. Wait here, screen record.
I have cool stuff.
Okay, wait, we have a guest appearance. It's JT Gilly with his 2016 collection.
Okay, I still have 20 Pokemon from 2016. Yeah.
Are these all? Oh my gosh.
The first Pokemon I ever caught. Charizard.
Wait, was this your starter?
Day 1.
Dude, no way. Oh my god, that's insane.
Yeah.
I like transferred mine. Let me know in the comments if you've kept your first ever Pokemon.
Keep it. I have a 96% IV. What do you call it? Dragonite?
Did you catch this in the wild?
2016? That's a good question. I have no idea. San Francisco.
Wow. At 96 IVs. Insane.
I got a 96 Venusaur from back in the day. Let's
What?
go.
2016, and you Mega evolved it as well. It's like max level Mega. It's up there. That's sick.
And then those 5 Pokemon on the bottom right there are from July of 2016. So a lot of OGs in his house.
That's so cool. The first month of the game. Yeah. This is
my first Pikachu.
Wow.
Come on.
Okay. This is easily one of the more impressive 2016 collections. I'd give this
10 out of 10. Thank you very much.
Let me know in the comments what you think. Back in the tweets, we have Awesome Adam, another legend, with back-to-back Hundo hatches. No way, 100% IV Gyarados from 2016. Yeah, there's the 100% IV Alakazam and 100% IV Togepi. Wait, look at that. Look at the timestamp on this. 12/27. 12/24. Okay, got it. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping right now. This Gyarados was from 10/24, and this is also from 10/24. That literally is back-to-back 2016 Hundo hatches. Dude, okay, honestly, that's a real 10. Reese, the editor of the channel, who has the liberty to give himself a 10 because he makes this video. His favorite Pokemon is Snorlax. This is one of his first ones he caught on a holiday back in 2016, before IV checking was even a thing. So you can imagine his surprise later on when they added IVs into the game and he saw that his favorite Pokemon he had as a Hundo. I'll give that a whatever Reese puts on screen. Swagron, the PvP legend, with a 2016 100% IV Gengar. Oh my gosh. Give it a 7. Poochum here ended up getting a 100% IV Charmander that is now a Charizard and a, oh cool, an honestly pretty good IV 2016 Regional Mr. Mime. Very cool. Give it a 7. Sono Roman with the first Snorlax being a really, really good IV Snorlax. And this was caught on July 22nd, so this is the first month the game came out. That's fantastic. That's a 7. Dylan Fuller here ended up keeping, there it is, the Charmander, his first ever Pokemon he caught on his account. I still can't believe I transferred my Pikachu. That would have been so cool to keep. And then also some other amazing Pokemon there. Man, just for keeping that starter Pokemon unevolved and unpowered up, give it a 7. Okay, technically this isn't 2016, but Pack-a-Puncher here ended up getting a 100% IV Lugia, not realizing it was a Hundo until years later. This is, I think, when Lugia Charleston, okay, this is like when it first came out globally. Getting the Hundo is incredible. Davo with Vaporeon and Aquatail. Again, Vaporeon, a 98 Vaporeon from 2016. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. I'll give it a 7. One of the only Pokemon kept from 2016 in this person's account. Dude, this is like a 96 IV or 93 IV Dragonite. Dragonite was the rarest Pokemon back in 2016. It was way before shiny Pokemon, way before legendaries and mythicals. Dragonite was the GOAT. Oh, this is sick. A Hundo I didn't know was a Hundo and only kept it because it was my highest CP Pokemon at the time. Glad I kept him. The craziest part about Pokemon Go back in 2016 was, again, IVs. You could not check them in game. You had to use third-party websites. I don't even think those worked back in 2016. So if anybody has a Hundo now from then, it's because you got lucky enough to keep it. Well, this Pidgeot ended up being 100% IVs after keeping it because it was as high as CP, and then now obviously it's been Mega Evolved and level 50'd. That's a fantastic memory. That's a 9. Oh, Casey Steve with the starter from day 1 refused to evolve him. I respect it. Wait, this is kind of a cool story. Cold-Blooded's sister let him play Pokemon Go on her account back in the day, and he ended up catching this Poliwhirl on her account, and then years later traded it to himself, or they did a trade, and the OG Poliwhirl that he caught back in 2016 ended up coming out to a lucky 100% IV Poliwhirl on his account. That is actually insane. That's an 8. This is cool. It's a Sandslash with 444 IVs from back in the day. Give it a 4. Ben says nothing special, but I would never transfer it. We got a Kadabra at like 96 IVs. That is super good, and Alakazam has a Mega, so we'll give it a 6. Ah, 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a ratata was stirring, not even a mouse. It's the OG, man. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first ever costume Pokemon ever released into Pokemon Go. It was during December 2016, during the holiday event, so to have this costume Pokemon is absolutely incredible. And if anybody has this OG in like a hundo, that might be one of the rarest things we'll see in today's video, and maybe we'll see one. Oh, this is so cool. They kept all original starter Pokemon from 2016. Check this out. Look at that. Charmander, first ever from 2016. Pikachu, and then Bulbasaur or Squirtle. Not Bulbasaur though. That's so sick. Give it an 8. This bad boy and an Executor used to be my main gym defender. I mean, that is a huge ride-on, and I remember back in the day, this is one of the better Pokemon. Give him a 6. This is what I'm talking about right here, Ralph. A 100% IV 2016 Gengar. That's incredible. And a Dragonite. I mean, that is 100% IV Dragonite from back in the day is ridiculous. And to have both of these, considering the Gengar has a Mega, the Dragonite's useful at a hundo. That's a 9 out of 10. Landor Alpha with a double Legacy move Seaking 91% IV and a charged Legacy move Poliwrath 96 IV. Oh yeah, Poison Jab, Drill Run from back in 2016, and the Poliwrath with Mudshot and Submission. These are cool. These are hard to come by. 7 out of 10. Wait, no way. My first Nundo? Is this real? A 2016 0% IV Bulbasaur. For context, 0% IV Pokemon are more rare than 100% IV Pokemon. So to have a 2016 starter 0%, 9.5 out of 10. Oh, here we go. 98% Legacy Poliwrath with the Legacy move Submission, which means you cannot get this on the Pokemon anymore unless you Elite TM it, which might or might not work. I'm not sure. Either way, Legacy with, look at that, 98 from 2016. That's an 8 out of 10. Ooh, check this collection out here. We got Espeon, a 100% of Espeon, 100% of Glaceon, and 100% of Dragonite. Oh my god, 9 out of 10, easy. ML got this Dragonite before they even got a Dragonair into the Pokedex. Apparently their 3rd day playing, they got this thing in the wild, which was incredible, and one of the most exciting things that could happen back in the day was Dragonite spawns. 5 out of 10. Junk is here, caught the Gengar as a wild spawn before the game was released in my region, and apparently it took 20 Pokeballs to catch and had the Legacy move Shadow Claw, which at the time was Legacy, this time isn't anymore. This was caught before it was even officially released. That's really cool. And an Umbreon right there as well at 98. That's pretty incredible. Give it an 8 out of 10. This is so cute. One of my first Pokemon on Go, I named him Espeon because that's how I used to pronounce Espeon when I was little, at least according to this drawing I made at the time. There's the Espeon from 2016, and then there's the drawing from back in the day. Wait, that's so cute. 9 out of 10 for the memories. Oh, here's another one, a Raichu. Well, a really good IV costume Raichu. Again, the first ever costume Pokemon released from 2016. That's an 8 out of 10. Wow, 98% IV Vaporeon. Give it a 7. Ooh, beautiful. A Ninetales at 100% IV. Dude, and like powered up to level 40. Some serious investment into this Pokemon. Give it a 6. Oh, a 2016 Raichu with the Legacy move Thunder. 8 out of 10. Oh man, 100% Gengar. That is just spicy. Caught in November too, so this was like post Halloween event. Very cool. 7 out of 10. Oh, this is cool. Caught when on vacation in the USA. 100% IV Best Buddy Primeape. Rip Harambe. 8 out of 10. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, first starter, by the way. They're the IVs. The Dragonite from 2016 at 100% and a 2016 Ditto. Ditto did come out in 2016. I'll be really curious to see if anyone has a 100% IV Ditto, because that, I mean, would be impossible. That's a 9 out of 10. Oh, this is so unique. 100% of Politoed. That's cool. We'll give it a 6. How fun, a 34 CP Venusaur. Heather was out playing the game with family and a couple of friends at the time and saw that this guy was on the nearby, so we went looking for it and eventually found it. But nobody in the group was level 30, so all of the Venusaurs had different CPs. And Heather ended up getting a 34 CP, which is so cool. Ah, there's another 2016 Ditto. And here's another starter, the starter OG Squirtle. It's at level 1 with 12 CP. I love how they have no evolve. Do not evolve this Pokemon. That's cool. Keep it a Squirtle forever. Oh, this is so good. Level 50, 100% IV Charizard. If you found a Charizard in the wild, it was a fantastic day. That's a 9 out of 10. Check it, got 100% IV Fearow and an OG 2016 Pikachu. Beautiful. 6 out of 10. Hundo Executor from back in the day. 6 out of 10. Hundo Gyarados. 7 out of 10. Hundo Lucky Gengar. So this is obviously traded and ended up going out to 100% IV. That's incredible. And its best buddies. That's beautiful. Ooh, Dugong at 100% and a Pinsir, which is now Mega Evolved. Fantastic. Good utility. 7 out of 10. Wait, no way. Look at this memory. I was at the Santa Monica Pier next to you when we all ran for this beauty. The OG Dragonite. Man, the Santa Monica Pier used to have incredible spawns and Dragonite spawns, and there would be mobs of hundreds of people sprinting to hunt them down. And this was one that I was there for, and this person caught it with me. That's cool. I'm going to make that a 10 out of 10. I'm a little biased, okay? But the good memories are there. And then we have so many people with lucky hundos like 100% Ninetales, 100% Golduck, random but 100% Jinx. First Pikachu caught, wouldn't find out until September, but it was in fact a 100% IV. Imagine the surprise on this person's face when they checked the IVs. Ooh, Hundo Machamp. Okay, funny story. I used to have a 100% IV Machoke from 2016, and somewhere along the way over the last 7 years, I transferred it. So I would also have one of these, but I don't. Oh my god, we found one. No way. First ever Ditto ended up being a hundo just 2 days after it was released. Yes, someone does have it. A 2016 100% IV Ditto. This is, I mean, you want to talk about rare. This is ridiculously rare because these were really hard to find even when they came out. So to get one at a hundo, that's unreal. Ooh, Hundo Vaporeon. That's good. This is so cool. Not a Pokemon, but I have an unhatched egg from 2016. It's almost 7 years old. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wait, check it out. Look at that. 7/12/2016. An unhatched 2-kilometer egg. I would never hatch that. That is so cool to have this in the account. What? Ooh, and an OG hatched 100% IV Squirtle. That's incredible. That's a 7. Now the big question here is, what does my 2016 Pokemon GO collection look like? After all, I'm the one rating everyone else's. Let's log in and find out. Okay, searching year 2016. Wow, I have 118 Pokemon from 2016, with my oldest one being Blue Balls, the Vaporeon, caught on July 16th in Anaheim, actually. So basically all the OG Pokemon that I had, I kind of transferred. One of my biggest flexes is the $10,000 Gyarados. And basically I made a bet with my community that I would give essentially $10,000 away if I didn't find a Gyarados when I went to San Francisco for the first time. And in the wild, I did end up catching this Gyarados on the way in there, which is absolutely incredible. And I've kept it, as you can see, since July 27th, caught in San Francisco. Now I've got a lot of cool things here. Oh, I have a oh my god, I should favorite that. I have a 2016 Smoochum. Is this mine? Yeah, I hatched that. No way. It's kind of cool because this says it came out of a Pokeball, but it's a baby, so it was hatched. I've got this OG 2016 Scizor, which is honestly super good IVs, and I do have it at max level Mega, and I caught it myself back in the December of 2016. I have some other babies. I've got an Igglybuff. Are any of these good IVs? Oh my gosh, Igglybuff. Got a Pichu and another Pichu as well. And the legends, my Dragonite collection, starting with DFA, aka Death from Above. And as you can see, I do have a ton of 2016 Dragonites. Ball Eater, this is the one that I got at the Santa Monica Pier that the guy was talking about. Some other honorable mentions, as you can see, I do have some OG 2016 Pikachu, never traded. This is a level 1. Oh my god. Caught on December 12th. Look at that, 12/12/2016, 11 CP. And then I have a couple others as well that, again, were never traded that I've kept. So I've got the Costume Pikachu. He's here. And moment of truth, do I have any hundos from 2016? Oh my god. Oh, I have this. Okay, somebody traded me their 2016 Vaporeon randomly in a park, and it came out to be a lucky hundo. So that's incredible. And I forgot, I have this. I have the King, a 100% IV Tentacruel, which was caught by me in Santa Monica. I didn't even know I had this. An OG 100% IV Pokemon caught back in 2016. Wait, we also have a last second submission from Sydney Goodman right here saying, combined, they almost equal one impressive Pokemon. We've got a Geodude from 2016, there's a Doduo 3-star from 2016, and a Pidgey 3-star from 2016. I'm contractually obligated to give this a 10 out of 10. So good job, Sydney. Let me know in the comments what your best 2016 Pokemon is. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.